So I went to a couple of different Goodwills in southern Maine, and the footage kind of got combined, so it'll be a little bit of both. We're outside of the first one here, and of course the puppers are in tow. So let's say hi. There's Rocco and Pretzel. Hey guys. Rocco is still recovering. He got his wound cleaned and he's doing much better since the dog bit him, but we're gonna head on inside and see if we can find anything to take home with us. They had some beautiful tiger lilies outside. I wanted to show you guys. I love tiger lilies and they're all over the place. I found a whole shelf, like an entire shelf of precious moments, and they're not really my thing, but I don't think I've ever seen so many in one place. I did like that little angel, but I left it behind. Being in a van, I have to be super selective. Now, had I had a house or storage or something I can put more stuff in, there's a lot more stuff I would have picked up, no doubt. But I have limited storage. I can only fit 10 bins of inventory in my van. So if you're saying, why did you not pick that up? That's why. I love that platter. The blue flowers on there was really pretty. I thought that would be really nice for Thanksgiving. I was trying to read there who made it on the back, but it was too big for me. I put it back, and I like that other platter underneath as well, but I had to keep going. Over here, I found this wood plate, and I'm not sure if that was Peru. It had some llamas on it, mountains. It was colorful. I liked it, but I left it behind. And then I thought that was a Bradley doll, but it wasn't. I looked through the baskets, but I didn't see anything worth picking up. And then over here is like the higher end selection, and these glasses caught my attention. I thought they might be something hand blown, but they weren't. There were seahorses in them. But this shoe was the biggest brass shoe I have ever seen, and they wanted $20 for it, so I left it behind. But it was pretty impressive, I have to say. I've never seen a shoe that big before. This glass I couldn't quite place. I didn't know the maker. I didn't know if it was complete, so I left it behind. The pitcher was very lightweight. I thought it was Italian at first, but given the lightweightness of it, it was probably more likely a Japan piece, but it was pretty neat. That huge milk jug, I assume, was $50. I would have loved to have that in my house for my coin change if I had a house, but I don't. So I kept it behind. Now over here, wait, keep going. There it is. Right there, Snow Due January. I believe that's a Napco figurine. And where am I going? Wait, okay, yes, Yellowware Bowl. Let's go back to the figurine. She is amazing. I have never seen her before. And then I try to check out that vase. But that figurine, I'm telling you, I wanted her, except she was $30. And I wasn't gonna pay $30 for something I just didn't know. So I left her behind. If she'd been like $10 maybe. Somebody's collapsed pottery art. I like these watermelon salt and pepper shakers, but there was only one. Just one. So I looked around for it, couldn't find it. I have no idea what that was. We had some coasters. Wasn't having a whole lot of luck. The holiday section was full. Not really in the market for Christmas. We just did a Christmas in July sale over on Knickknacks, and I just don't need White Christmas. But I thought that was a Jim Shore, but I peeled back the label and it wasn't, so I put it back. Had it been a Jim Shore, I would have got it, because the prices are like all over the place. Everything here is either $1 or $60, so the prices like made no sense. But you can find some really good prices, like really good prices on stuff. The problem is they research their stuff. So if it's something that they find online that's high end, they put it in like the special section at like full retail. But they miss things every once in a while. I thought this picture was adorable. The girls with their puppies. So cute. And then I found this Wade cup. And had it been just like Wade porcelain, like the Wade Whimsies, had it been just the cup, I definitely would have bought it. But it was personalized. It had a family name on it, so I left it behind. And this picture was really well done. And then I was just perusing over here, waiting for those people to walk by so I can go look at the other stuff. Though that little crystal toothpick holder was interesting. That is an egg separator, and my mom loves mousse, so I thought about getting that for her, but I didn't. This was a dried flower picture. I liked it, but it was a little too big for me to pick up. I think it was only like $3, I think. It was a good price. It was a really good price. And then there was a paperweight in there, but it wasn't signed or anything, and it was $20, so I passed on that. And these canisters were really good. Way too big for me to pick up and store in the van. I think they wanted like $60 for the set. And that bowl was modern, made to look old, but it was modern. Oh, and then they had this like Starbucks coffee pot that I thought about for a second, and then I'm like, nah, I don't need it. They had some Lesterware glass, and of course I had to check out the box, because whenever you find a box at the Goodwill, you have to open it. That's the rule. You never know what you're going to find. I found a punch set. I do not need a punch set. And then I found all of this stuff that was like 40th anniversary. That plate was super pretty, but very limited in audience. 40th anniversary. And then another 40th anniversary bowl. Someone donated all their 40th anniversary stuff. And then over here on this shelf, that was a modern cup, but I did like the blue. And then I found an artichoke. It was chipped up. Boing, boing, boing. What is this? Like, what is this? Is this a honey pot? I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I'm going to say it's a honey pot. Now, I would have picked this turtle up. I think he was only like $2. $2 if I'm remembering. But he had a broken leg. Yes, I got to work on my camera angle. I was way off on that one. That was a little older crock, but it was missing the lid and the bar that held down the lid. Right now, I'm really just looking for pottery mugs, but teapots, I always stop and look at the teapots because Kat the Nurse Flipper did an amazing video and educated us on teapots. Paragon is the ones I'm always on the lookout for. I did not find any Paragon. These salt and pepper shakers, though, really piqued my interest, but they were part of an entire set, and I didn't want to separate them from their set because somebody's going to come along and want the whole set, so I left them behind, but they were really pretty. Now, I didn't find anything in the dish section that I needed to take home. I like that pattern as well. I love looking at old dishes. Now this one I carried around for a minute because it was a signed pottery bowl with a handle, and I thought that would be perfect for a bowl of soup or a bowl of pasta. And I was looking around for more, but there was only one. And it was only $1. So I thought, okay, let's hold on to it. I love selling pottery. I love finding pottery. Meow. That was a cute little cat dish. That would have been perfect for like a cat food dish. But I held on to the little pottery bowl for a minute. This was a heavy crystal candy dish, if I had to guess. I was trying to find if there was a maker's mark on it because they have an acid etching that sometimes it's so hard to find, but I think they wanted $20 for it. I think 20 or 30, and so I left it behind. I couldn't make any money on it. It was real pretty though. I did like it. So yeah, this is like the hand-picked stuff. I think that's what it's called, hand-picked. So this is the higher end stuff. They have some books in there, clowns, some boots. I thought this bowl might have been Costa, but it was not. Wedding gowns, more dresses, and they had some purses. I really wished I took a closer look at that purse right there. I don't know how I missed it. It really is pretty looking back on the footage here. And then over here I found the same spot I was in before. This cute little house is a bank. I like the colors of it. Now, the glass apple I probably would have picked up if I had more storage, and the pig, because I liked both of them and they were priced well, but I'm being selective. I was just being picky. I don't need any inventory right now because I have a couple of full bins. I thought that was a really cool vase, but it was a lampshade. Now, the shelves were pretty bare over here. Some Avon Cape Cod. That's a candle lampshade with blueberries on it. Gotta love the blueberry ware in Maine. You'll find it everywhere. And a mousse plate. An entire set of Santa dishes up there. I thought that was pretty cool, but looked a little too modern for me. I really like this pottery vase with the cut through holes on the top, and I think that was only $1 too. But again, I was being selective. I should have got it in hindsight. I should have just got it. It was only $1. Let's see. I don't think there was anything. Oh, these were really cute. Somebody painted these and they did a really good job. Little bees on them. They might have come like that, but they were well done. And then over here, I put the bowl back. I decided against it. If there was two, maybe I would have got them, and so I could have had a set, but with just the one. I really like this tile, the hibiscus flower. And then I found this little fairy lamp, and Limoges makes one, the little lithophane, but that was said made in China, so I left it behind. And this was probably my favorite find. It was a cruel tiger, and it was just adorable. The mama and her little baby. But it was $60, as was this. Anything vintage had a tag of like $60, so I had to leave it behind, but I did want to show it to you. It was pretty cool. So tell me what you think. Was there any items you would have thrifted? Of course, I have to be selective, but what would you have picked? Put your comments down below, and as always, please give me a follow and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.